dream.
My very real dream, my very real company. It's the one constant in my life. I just got to find the money to make it happen, that's all.
Yeah, well, I don't know from where. Unless your Aunt Dorian shows up and you can wheedle more cash out of her.
Yeah.
Me, I'm just hoping I can get my job back, my swell position as the locker room attendant at the country club so I can make ends meet. Because I sure am running on empty now. That's my old job back.
What are you doing with this?
Well, Miss Marple was poking around again.
Yeah, I saw her when I came in. What's up?
She told me her gun is for hire if I want to find out why David Vickers hired her to snoop around about me.
You mean she didn't know?
That's what she says. Apparently there was money involved, though.
What did you tell her?
I told her to take a hike.
Oh, wait a minute now, Todd. You might be just a little hasty here.
What am I going to pay her with? Free tennis lessons?
Well, what if there is money involved?
I'm sure there isn't.
Now, you don't know that for sure. I mean, why don't you just have her check it out? It won't cost you anything. I mean, what have you got to lose, Todd?
Come on, Blair. Look at my life so far. There isn't any money.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't it be wild if there were?
What David Vickers wanted from you.
You're just not going to give up on this, are you?
Because I don't want you to miss out on money that could be yours.
All right. Fine, all right.
So you'll let Sam Vance help you?
I'll think about it, just to get you off my back.
Oh, come on, Todd. Don't tell me that you don't hope that there's some big bucks out there for you.
I'm not going to count on it. But we do have a baby on the way, and I guess I could use the cash. Oh, which reminds me, I gotta go back to the country club now and beg for my job back.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, right. Like picking up the floor of the locker room is what you would pick in a husband, but I'm not a freeloader.
Todd, we're married now. Whatever is mine is yours and vice versa, right?
You know, thanks, but no thanks. I'm gonna find a place to work. So you want to ride down to the country club with me?
No, actually, I'm a little tired. They say that this usually goes away after the first 3 months.
Don't sweat.
Okay, see ya.
Oh. See you.
Honey, why don't you go ahead and get our bubble?
One Life to Live, brought to you by Clairol's Natural...
See you, Puss.
Okay.
They make quite a pair, don't they?
They certainly deserve each other. Listen, maybe we ought to give Cord a call, have him meet us somewhere else. There's no point in putting him through this.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, honey. I'm gonna go try to catch him. Oh.
Don't even bother saying it, Max, because I don't want to hear it.
Well, I gotta admit, Blair, you're really scraping the bottom of the barrel when it comes to bunkmates these days, aren't you?
Well, for your information, Todd is my husband.
What?
That's right, Max. I am Mrs. Todd Manning.
You're really something, you know that? You change men faster than a speeding bullet. Who's going to be next?
You know, I don't have to take this.
No, wait. Something else here. Something I don't understand. You know, you dumped me for Asa. That's because you rappers millions. Now, in your own sick little mind, I understand you.
You know, shut up, Max. Shut up.
Cord. Todd Manning? A penniless ex-con who's busy scraping together enough money picking up towels at the local club? But Blair, I'm so disappointed in you. Why, you're losing your touch as the queen of the gold diggers.
Todd?
Yeah. Look, I'm not up for another scene.
Oh, no scenes. No scenes at all, I assure you. In fact, I really do owe you an apology. May I join you?
Two Hershey's Kisses come in great big...
Todd? Todd, are you here?
The way that I treated you the other day was inappropriate and inexcusable. I do hope you will accept my apologies.
Sure, fine. I guess you just had a bad day.
You happened to catch me at a particularly bad moment, and I quite wrongly took it out on you. You see, I had just learned that David Vickers had deceived us, that he was, in fact, not my brother. I imagine you've heard about his little scheme, have you?
Oh, yeah, word gets around. I always knew there was something weird about that guy. So what was he after, anyway? Money?
Well, of course. The Lords are very wealthy people. David Vickers wanted his piece of it and didn't care what he did to get it.
Well, money does that to people, I guess. It screws up your brains. I guess that's why I think that I'm better off without it.
I'm surprised to hear you say that. As I understand it, you led quite a comfortable life before you went to prison.
Oh, yeah, I was in all of that. Fancy cars, fancy clothes. Going out every night. Now I know that stuff just doesn't mean squat.
Appears that you really have changed, Todd. I guess marriage will do that to a person.
Well, what are you talking about?
The wedding ring you're wearing, it's a dead giveaway. Do you mind if I ask you who the new bride is?
Blair. Blair Daimler.
You married Blair Daimler?
Yeah.
My, what a surprise. Must have been a small wedding. I didn't hear about it.
Yeah, well, I forgot to put an announcement in the banner. Look, why do you care? Why this sudden interest in my life?
Certainly don't mean to pry. I'm just surprised that Blair would have married again. I had some dealings with her in the past, not always pleasant ones.
Yeah, well, Blair has a lot of enemies out here. That's something we both have in common.
That's one way of putting it, isn't it? Well, I won't take up any more of your time. Goodbye. Oh, by the way, congratulations.
For what?
For your marriage, of course.
Well, howdy, Vic.
Hey, congratulations.
For what?
For your marriage, of course.
Well, howdy, Vicki.
Lisa.
Oh,
Hello, Alex.
hello, Vicki, dear. I was so sorry to hear about your terrible accident.
Yes, me too. What were you doing with Manning? Or was he your project for the charity contest? Or maybe you were slumming.
We were talking. Excuse me.
Wait, 1 second, Vicki. What is going on?
You little tramp, or I'll shut your mouth for you. You probably spent more time behind bars than Todd has, you hypocrite.
I'd rather be a hypocrite than a whore.
What's going on here?
Oh, well,
What are you doing here?
little Miss Tina thought she would stop by and congratulate us on our marriage.
Funny way of showing it. What?
I can't believe that you two are married.
Why? What's it to you?
Couldn't you have hurt Cord just as much by sleeping with Todd? Did you have to marry the guy?
Shut up, Tina.
Oh, what's the matter, Blair? You afraid Todd's going to find out you had an ulterior motive? Because you always do.
Watch it, Tina.
Not that you two don't deserve each other.
Get out, Tina.